Hey guys, how we doing?
Morning, everybody.
Joe here.
Kevin.
We're excited.
Yeah, with the finale here
We're
for
the finale
season
for
two.
season two, man. Oh my gosh. Okay, so it's been a roller coaster of a season,
It has.
and people say this is their least favorite season of the show. Which, once again, with Mad Men, season two was the least favorite for a lot of you guys. But we're loving it. We're enjoying the long game. We really are.
I am enjoying it. I will agree. I know we're not done yet, so I don't know how the finale is going to go. But I think I enjoyed season one more than season two.
I think so because it's more new.
I
It was fresh. It's a really fresh idea. Two, my only guess would be that people don't like two is because it can be perceived as maybe frustrating because of how long they're dragging it out.
I just feel like the story was tighter in season one. You know what I mean?
This one was a little looser. It was
right.
all
It was
over
just
the place.
yeah. We were kind of all over the place. We didn't really get as much from the characters. Honestly, I feel like the only character we really had enough growth with was Stan.
Sure.
And Paige, if you think Paige is that
they
important,
devoted a lot of time to Paige.
a lot of time to Paige. But I can kind of agree that and again, I don't know how it is moving forward, but I feel like they meandered maybe a little bit.
Sure.
Here, we set up the whole thing with the family dying, and then we didn't resolve it in any way, or even a way that says like we'll get back to this later. We just kind of wandered away from it, and then kind of wandered back. It doesn't feel like narratively the structure is as good as the first season.
Unless they can nail it here.
I'm sure they do.
If they can branch out and kind of come back to it, great. If not, I'll be a little disappointed.
Right. I think for me, the strongest thing this season, as far as from an aesthetic enjoyment of the show standpoint, has been Larrick.
Oh yeah,
because he's such a great villain.
Even Larrick, he didn't get introduced to like 3 episodes in.
That's what I'm saying. It just kind of seems to be all over the map a little bit.
Yeah.
And it's okay. It's a spy show. There's going to be more than one arc happening at a time on a spy show. But I just feel like we've kind of gotten away from the family dynamic development. The entire family dynamic this season seems to have been on Paige not getting along with her parents.
Sure.
Which is fine, but we didn't do much.
They slipped a weird Henry thing in there.
Yeah. That seemed very out of place because it didn't seem to make any difference moving forward for Henry.
Yeah.
But I don't feel like we did much to advance Philip and Elizabeth as characters this season as we did the season before. The most we got is Philip is having struggles with killing people.
Yeah.
But even that's been really backburnered.
They hinted at it with Elizabeth too, slightly with the Navy guy.
Right. She didn't like the fact that she was, really kind of set this guy up.
The reason it appeals to me is because it's been kind of shrouded in this mystery,
Sure.
And I'm like, all right, cool. I'm a big mystery guy. I like that,
I did too, and I thought that was a lot of fun in the first half of the season. But when we got away from it, I was like, what about? I really was
spinning shift gears a little bit.
I really was in the second season. Like, are we ever going to get back to that? And we have, but. I mean, it was like the most important thing in the first 3 episodes.
Yeah.
And then it was just gone.
Yeah. They brought that up and then they introduced Larrick, which I enjoyed. So it kind of distracts you from the main storyline.
Right. Yeah. We got onto the Iran-Contra affair in Nicaragua.
Yeah.
And that's really been the focus. And now we're kind of like, oh, wait, we've got to get back to this other thing. Mm-hmm. And I just kind of feel like it's been loose. It's been really.
That's why I'm excited because it's all down to this. It's all down to this episode. We got a lot going on. We got the kid, oh my gosh, what's his name?
I don't know. The boy.
Emmett Leanne's son.
Right.
Who Elizabeth drove out of danger, seemingly. Only to be tailed by Larrick.
Yeah, Larrick's going to get the kid for sure today.
So my assumption is we're going to have a standoff between Larrick and Philip and Elizabeth.
Mm-hmm.
As far as Stan goes, he has to steal some stuff for the Russians.
And you have to wonder if Stan either goes through with it or Stan is finding choose door number 3 where Stan's got a play to make. We don't get inside Stan's head that much.
I like that.
His marriage is over, so we know Stan's a mess.
He's got nothing to lose.
Right, yeah. Who knows?
Also, Nina might be going away.
Yeah.
Because she's either going to Moscow to face trial or she's going to, drive off into the sunset.
Both guys are trying to get her out. I don't think she's actually going to go. I think she's too interesting of a character. I love it. I think she'll be around for season 3. What I think is going to happen is Russia's going to be satisfied with whatever she had, with whatever happens with either satisfied with whatever happens with Stan, or Stan's got again that third option where Stan's going to make something happen we don't see coming.
Well, also a woman torn between 2 countries, right?
Right. And 2 men.
That's how they represent it.
I don't think
that's
she represented.
I don't
think she really likes either one of them. This is kind of the fun of it.
Yeah, I don't think so
in any real way. I don't think
she like Oleg, but I don't think she likes him either.
No, I think she's using both of them. Like, there's 2 doors that Nina can go down, and the door she wants is the one that's going to keep her safe, and I don't fault her for that at all.
We say, good for you, girl.
Right? Do you want to go ahead and welcome Trenton Gregg and Pamela Chandler-Rash to our Patreon groups? Thanks so much for being here, guys. We're very happy you're here with us.
Yes, we are. And if you guys are watching this on YouTube for the first time, welcome to our channel.
Hello.
If you don't mind hitting the like button for us, please leave us a comment down below and hit that subscribe button so you can stay up to date on all the new content we've coming your way.
If you'd like to see a full-length reaction to this and everything else we've watched or are watching, please check out a link in the description below to our Patreon page. On all shows, including The Americans, we're at least 4 episodes ahead. You will have to sync and watch along on your own device's streaming service. On Patreon, you will only see and hear us for copyright purposes. We're also watching 30 Rock as a Patreon exclusive.
This has been a great Wednesday. I'm ready to finish it off.
Yeah, we've had 2 really great episodes of TV so far.
Yeah. I understand it's some sort of computer program.
Yeah, and I forgot about this. We had John. We think it's John Carroll Lynch because he has the special souls on.
Right, yeah, he's really good, yeah.
What the hell is going on here?
When you deliver the Echo program to...
This is where it's like, how does Stan react? He's a caged animal. Does he play along, or does he find a way to fight?
Before this show, I would not describe Noah Emmerich as a caged animal.
In this, he absolutely
is. Big time.
You look ready. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Great. We'll wait for your call.
So nervous.
Do you think we know who kills Emmett Land by the end of this? Or do you think that's something that goes forward on the show as a mystery movie?
I really think it's going to be this season. If it's not resolved in this episode, I'll be disappointed.
But it may be something that hangs over the show for a while, though.
The only link that they have to the murders of Emmett Land is that guy.
Right.
That's why I'm a little suspicious. It's John Carroll Lynch. It's not a no-name.
Right. They're pretending to acknowledge each other now.
How's your mistress? Fine.
Right.
How's yours? Fine.
No, it's not just that. I know you. Something else is going on with you.
Yeah, I'm a turncoat.
I'll to commit treason today.
Well, maybe you just don't know me as well as you think.
Well, he's having some self-doubt.
Come on, man.
No, this is about himself.
I know.
He's like, what have I become?
I know, but it's still... She's trying.
Well, she's just trying to have a conversation.
Yeah,
she's not trying.
He doesn't want to have it.
Right. I mean, she has a boyfriend. He doesn't want to talk to her. I get it.
That's fair.
Yeah. I wouldn't.
Well, he has a girlfriend, too. So.
How are you? Not wanting to speak with you is how I am.
Yeah.
I know. He's just as bad for sure.
Yeah.
I'm not blaming her. I'm saying the conversation's weird.
Yeah. It's mute.
Yeah.
Suspect has exited building, possibly wounded, location unknown. Suspect is described as white middle-aged male, balding.
Yeah, he got shot, yeah.
Be great.
Did he get caught?
I did it. I got it. I'm shot.
Oh, no.
Dang.
The guard stopped me. I didn't have a pass for the floor. He grabbed me. I pushed him. Then I ran. There's a lot of blood.
Yeah, you're not making it out of this, homie.
Yeah, man.
North-south side, the location clear. Units
Oh, I
confirmed
love
on
this
east
song.
southeast.
It'd be great if he's like, anyways, I killed the kid.
Right, yeah.
That's how the story ended.
She's going to get herself arrested, isn't she?
She is. Henry called it.
Yeah.
Yeah. This song is so awesome.
Yeah.
What a great song to choose for, like, this
Right.
action sequence.
He didn't have to go get himself shot.
No.
You just say I couldn't get on the floor.
He's committed, though.
Yeah.
Maybe I was wrong about him. Obviously, I was, I guess.
Suspect in custody. He's bleeding bad. We need EMT.
Okay, paramedics are 3 minutes out.
He's going to be dead, isn't he?
Just
Yeah.
corner out here. He's gone.
Dang.
Yeah.
That was all before the title sequence.
Right.
All right, well, interesting how you cut that back and forth to Paige getting caught. They have to deal with
Right,
all this.
yeah.
Now they're going to go bail Paige out of jail.
It didn't look like she was getting arrested. Just people who were chained to the gate.
I gotcha.
I mean, obviously that could all change. But
Yeah.
What exactly is on this disc?
Code.
Code?
Oh, technology. The problem is if Stan steals any of this, he's the biggest suspect in the planet for insisting on seeing it.
So just don't do it, Stan.
Yeah.
But the police, you should have seen them. They didn't care.
There were police? Cool.
To keep them from moving their trucks and their weapons in and out.
Well, chaining yourself to the gate of an army base is a pretty good way to make sure you get arrested.
Yeah.
Paige, we let you go.
This moved me, okay?
Oh, no.
It's not all about just Jesus and the Bible. It's about what he represents. That he was willing to sacrifice himself.
To do what? That sounded like crazy talk there for a minute. Yeah,
a little bit.
I want to keep protesting. It's a different conversation than I'm willing to sacrifice
I'm
myself.
all for being a better person.
Right.
The greater
and
good,
making a
but
statement, in the name
don't
of
go
democracy.
chanting
but-
your self-defenses now.
Or worse, you
Yeah.
can just say I'm willing to sacrifice myself for the greater good. Well, that's what people who strap bombs to themselves say.
Yeah. Should have shaved.
Yes, Stan, you are a bad guy now.
It's not too late.
Right?
Break that.
If she said one more thing about nonviolent resistance, I was going to punch her in the face.
As to parents, I kind of get that. It was kind of a weird conversation. Yeah.
She thinks a church pastor being arrested for loitering is some kind of hero.
I know.
That's kind of my thoughts, too.
Yeah.
You know, people sacrificing themselves for this world, not some stupid children's story about heaven.
Well, I mean, nuclear bombs are about this world, yeah.
Once they get the exfil set, I'll head up there and send him off.
This is her goodbye as he goes to his second wife.
I am who I am, Martha, and I've tried not to hide myself from you.
Wow.
And I don't see myself having children. And I don't see that changing.
In the real world, that's fair.
Right.
Will what we have be enough for you?
I don't know.
Because he's never there either.
Yeah.
She's just alone.
Deep down, he's like, yes.
Yeah. I mean, he needs to have an exit strategy.
He has to, yeah.
But I hope it doesn't involve her being dead.
It's in the drawer by the wall.
Where's this going?
Oh, it's got a piece.
I finally did it. It's called a ladysmith.
Chekhov's gun rules. This is going to be an issue. Yeah.
What happened?
It's Uncle Drew. He's wandered off and no one can find him.
Oh, the kid's missing.
The center started working their contacts. Apparently, he asked the Navy for family leave, flew back to the States. Now he's AWOL.
Kids, time to go.
Yeah. Impromptu road trip.
Let me wake up right now.
One of our clients canceled a motel reservation upstate.
And if we leave now, you can sleep in the way. We'll have the whole day there tomorrow.
There's no way the kids are going to buy this when they get older. Like, look back and it's like,
Yeah.
my parents had something going on.
Woke us up at 2 a.m.
Right? The kids will be talking like, Mom and Dad weren't okay, were they?
They had that realization at like 40.
Yeah.
Were Mom and Dad spies? Hello, kitten. Yes.
You really love her, yes?
Yes, because Stan is an idiot.
Tell her to meet me where we first met. She will be there at 8 p.m.
Is that where she was hawking the stereos?
The marketplace or whatever?
The caviar stuff, yeah.
Don't tell her I love you so much. A Russian woman doesn't like that. She won't respect you.
That's funny.
It's like, let's look it out.
Yeah. Look at these two spies.
I know, right?
They don't even know about each other.
Nope. Who'd suspect Martha? You know?
Right.
Yeah. Or Stan, for that matter.
Sure.
Agent Gadd is looking for you.
He could commit high treason to help his girlfriend. There is something wrong with this guy.
Martha.
Is he dreaming? Yes, he is.
Yeah. Just stop
Oh,
watching David
Dan's
Lynch movies.
losing it.
Yeah. I'm never watching Eraserhead again.
Doing okay?
Have you heard anything from Kate yet?
As soon as I know something for sure, I promise I'll let you know.
I think he found
He's
it.
watching. He was
Yep.
waiting for her to show
Yep.
up. Yep. So he found the kid a long time
Yeah.
ago.
Oh, yeah.
He doesn't care about the kid. He's waiting on
I
them.
know that's so funny. Look at this freaking guy in the tree with binoculars.
He knows what he's
He
doing.
does.
Morning, Agent Beeman.
Hey, morning, Stan.
It really sucks to be him right now.
He made his bed.
No, completely. I don't feel bad for him.
No, but it does suck. It's a
Yeah. He's definitely under a lot of stress, but it was self-inflicted.
Yeah, looks good.
They have the same haircut.
It's my hero.
All right.
Special Pop-Tarts, Fruit Loops.
Strawberry frosted.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I would be incredibly suspicious of these kids getting dragged out of bed at 3 a.m. to go to the hotel somewhere.
And left in a hotel room all day.
Right. There's
Yeah, sure. Bring back some Pop-Tarts, Dad.
When I was 8, I would have thought there was something weird going on. You know?
At some point, they're like, "Are we okay?"
Yeah. Like, are we running from somebody?
Yeah.
Keep your hands out.
He got the drop on you, didn't he?
He did. The guy's evil and good.
He is.
And his job. That sounded really weird. Evil and good.
Evil and good.
He's evil, but good at his job.
Be quiet.
Don't. Hands.
Well, he got awful close before she spotted
That's
out.
what I'm saying, yeah. That's pretty laugh. Hold an equalizer.
Walk. You know? Yeah, you're good. Yeah. They're going to have to get the drop on him somehow.
Yeah, Philip's probably tied up in the cabin or something.
Right.
Oh, he's got 2 guns. Okay. Stan.
The one in Martha's house might not come into play this season, but at some point I think it will. It has to, right?
Great point. Yeah, it's kind of a stacked episode, so
yeah. I don't expect everything to be neatly tied up at the end of this episode.
I think that Martha will pull the gun on Clark at some point in time.
Possible.
Yeah.
Turning you and your partner in. I don't care what happens to me anymore.
Well, that's actually nicer than I thought he was going to do.
You're such a decent man. You kill his parents, his little sister.
I already told you, I didn't do that.
I believe him.
Now.
Clark, help!
He's like in the back, like,
right.
Oh,
that sucks.
Dang.
Hang on a second. Hang on.
Poor kid.
I know, right? Like,
so we're not resolving whoever killed.
Apparently not. God dang
season. Yeah.
My family was a lie. My whole life was a lie.
Did he kill his family?
Think I knew where his gun was?
He killed his parents. Yeah.
And what about Amelia?
She was hysterical and she would have gone straight to the police. And
this kid's a garbage person.
She didn't deserve that.
And you just cleaned up and went to the pool.
I had to.
All right.
You have to tell her. You have to tell when you see her.
Like, she's dead.
Yeah.
That guy killed her.
Yeah, he doesn't know. So go make nice with Paige is what they're thinking right now.
Yeah. Yeah, we don't want Paige murdering us.
All right.
All right, well, how do you clean that up?
It's a long conversation with the sinner, though.
So actually, Kate was working with Jared. Jared killed his parent. We're good.
Yeah.
Larry's gone.
Yeah, everybody's dead that was part of all this.
And we got the Echo, so...
And Stan's not going to resolve anything with it.
No. Okay, first time I've seen her the whole episode.
Well, and the thing is it's all crap because she doesn't want to go anywhere with Stan. So she's not.
Nah. He'll be there at the market and she'll just be gone.
Of course, yeah. She's not going anywhere near him. She doesn't want to.
No.
Это все, что он оставил.
No, he didn't do it. He couldn't do it. He didn't go through with it.
So she's screwed.
Yeah.
Great trip. Can't wait to do that again.
I don't blame Paige for being irritated here. That was clearly a nonsense trip as far as their story.
She's not an idiot.
Right.
Man. Poor Nina.
Well, I think she actually might be screwed.
The irony how in season 1 it was the other guy being let out the door. Now it's her. I love how they keep the Lennon and him in
the painting there.
It's so good. Granny's back, baby. Yeah.
And she had nothing to do with their deaths.
Yeah.
Last year, the center started a program to develop officers they're calling second-generation illegals.
Oh, so that's what Kate was doing.
One of your children, born to an American citizen, would pass one of these investigations.
They're going to start looking at Paige.
And they said no.
The center didn't take no for an answer.
So they had Kate do it. Yeah.
The center, they want Paige to be next.
Yep.
Yep. So they're going to be kind of in conflict with their own government here.
And for the right child, it could give their life a meaning and a purpose that they could never get in this country.
This changes where the show goes completely.
Oh, yeah. They might go rogue.
At some point, they have to, right?
Yeah,
At some point. There's no way they're going to do this. For the Godfather moment.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fix it for me, Tom, for old time's sakes.
Can't do it,
Can't do it, Tommy.
Can't do it.
I'm Philip Jennings.
Oh, he's at the resident jury. He sought him out.
They've never crossed over.
They're not supposed to.
If our organization ever gets anywhere near our daughter without our permission, my wife and I are finished.
I thought this conflict was going to come, for sure. It's coming fast. There's a line.
That's a huge line.
It's a huge line they want him to cross.
Unless they're already, like, maybe that's what this whole church thing is.
Right.
Maybe there's somebody in there. I don't know.
Well, the problem is she's impressionable to, like, join the cause. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
She's very impressionable.
We saw that.
Right, yeah.
We thought that girl in the bus at the beginning of the season was, like, going to be somebody.
Yeah, they may have already approached her.
That's what I'm saying.
That may be what this is, yeah.
She's looking for something in her life. What if this is it?
If it's this, he's not on board.
What?
Yeah. This is setting up conflict between them pretty hard.
It would destroy her.
To be like us?
Ooh, this conversation is not going to go away,
No,
is it?
it's not. I think she just made up her mind, though.
I feel like she did. Well, this sets up conflict between Philip and Elizabeth hard.
They could have like a Mr. and Mrs. Smith moment in the next season.
Like, these two are not going to like
they're
each
just
other.
like adversaries.
The juxtaposition of them being against each other while I sit down for family dinner, for sure.
Right. Okay. So we got everything wrapped up that we need to get wrapped up.
Yeah, actually, I was really surprised at things that did get wrapped up, and I
don't know.
It was
Jared
quick.
thing's weird.
Yeah, I kind of like it as a setup for what follows, but
I get it.
I also feel like they set up the mystery so big, and I think the payoff was a little soft. I do.
It was all exposition while somebody's bleeding out,
right,
in the throat.
Yeah,
It's just like It's like and then this happened,
Right,
and then
right.
that. It's like, okay, look, it's a TV show. I get it. It's not real, but like, you're not going to be able to talk to people bullet your throat.
Well, yeah, but I think the whole
still, I get the point. I get it.
it's to set up this moving forward and then recruiting their kids.
And then it's like the whole point of season 2 is to set up season 3, which I guess in a TV show, that's kind of you can get away with that. Like if that happens in a movie, you'd walk out of the movie and be like, "Come on," you know what I mean? But luckily, this is for a TV show, so it is serialized, which is fine,
Right, and I know I was hoping for a bigger, tougher resolution with Lyric. Then Jared shoots him in the shoulder, and then
Philip just kind of
it takes 30 seconds to completely turn the tables and kill Lyric. I understand that it's not a superhero movie. I get that they're not going to be flying through the sky shooting lasers at each other.
But the first season's ending was so fantastic.
Right. It was. So we got rid of Lyric, and that had to happen.
Good, yeah.
And I feel like that's as reasonable a way as any other. He definitely got the drop on him. He was very formidable.
Got what he deserved.
But yeah, I feel like this whole season served as setup for season 3.
And I also
didn't have its own kind of payoffs, really.
I knew they were going to plan something with Jared because like the meetings with Kate.
Sure.
But like I didn't think it was going to go that way. I mean, good twist, I guess.
No, it is, because we didn't see the second generation thing happening, because we had Granny show up. But
That's
again,
interesting.
Once again, she was there for exposition at the end to set up season 3.
Yeah.
So here's why this whole mystery happened in season 2, and here's what it means moving forward for season 3, and that's why she was there. And she's obviously going to be back.
It's definitely going to be Philip versus Elizabeth this next season, though. I mean,
I do, and on some levels against the wishes of the sinner.
Oh, Senator.
Right, who wants them to raise Paige into a spy, and it's really weird that that Elizabeth's on board with it.
Makes more sense than Philip being like, yeah. But Elizabeth just being like, maybe this could be good. It's like, I don't think so.
No, we're
how many awful things did you have to do that you don't feel great about? You know what I mean? Like
I know, but I just really feel like they've set up something really more interesting here than they had in season 2. Right?
Absolutely.
I feel like they've set up some new conflicts. It's like, well, they had to muddy the family stuff more, right?
Yeah.
It's like this is an awkward line to walk anyway, where you're spies and you have American kids who don't know it, and you have to try to juggle all that.
Yeah.
Now you've got to try to turn your kids into Soviet spies along with you. Guess what? We're not who you are, and we're not doing what we say we're doing.
Yeah.
Join us, which is a big ask.
Yeah, slightly.
It's a pretty big ask.
Yeah.
And it definitely sets up a lot of conflict moving forward. I think especially between the family and the center.
And it's a great payoff for the story for the Paige storyline as well. I mean, the whole point of this season is how impressionable she is.
Sure.
So I think she would. I think she'd be in it hook, line, and sinker. You know what I mean? And so I don't know. One thing for sure, I think by the end of season 3, she's going to have an idea of what's going on there.
Yeah, well, I think she figures it out, but I don't think it's because they sit down and say, "Hey, guess what? You're joining the spy cult with us.
You have no choice to join the KGB."
Right? Yeah. But yeah, I can see why people don't like this season, and I think it's because the entire season set up as what was used to be set up for season 3. Right? We watched 13 episodes of season 2, and there was a lot of really cool stuff in it, and I liked a lot of episodes in it. But I feel like by the time we get to the payoff is just wait for season 3. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And not its own
that was my
contained thing.
That's my thing too. It's like, look, like I said, it works better on TV.
Sure.
But I hate it. How many freaking, like, in the mid 2010s, how many freaking superhero movies were just like, oh, watch the next one, watch the next one. You know, it's just, that's kind of what it feels like. And I'm kind of tired of seeing that storytelling. However, we have the benefit, this entire show's at our disposal, so we can just hop into the next season.
Of course. Right.
So that works out. But imagine watching this and just being like, dang, you have to wait a year.
Right. Well, yeah, and again, I was like, well, that was kind of the payoff wasn't great there. I was hoping there was one. I feel like we had multiple storylines.
Yeah.
That all got wrapped up at the back of that car. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We wrapped up Lyric. We wrapped up the assassination of the family. We dealt with Jared. We really kind of wrapped up all of these swirling storylines, right?
Yeah.
At the back of that car in 2 minutes. You know, it's like we waited a whole season for this payoff. You know.
Yeah, I'm glad it's not going to be hanging over the next season.
I am too.
Who did it? Like who killed him? Yeah.
No, I look forward to season 3. I mean, I respect the fact they took their time to set up some really cool things moving forward.
Yeah, I'm glad
there's some big ideas and some family conflicts moving forward. They have set up.
We're gonna get more Granny.
We're gonna get, and I think
hopefully,
and I think that the choice that Stan made sets up an interesting arc for Stan moving forward too.
Also, we didn't see Nina die.
Yeah, she's done.
I know, but like we thought the other guy was done too in season 1, and then he's still running the center there.
Yeah, but the guy that was running the center first that Stan set up is in jail in prison in Moscow.
Well, kind of. He's working with the other Russian guy that got sent back.
Right.
So, but we thought he was toast too.
Sure.
I'm just saying the rule of thumb in like movies and TV is if you don't see a character die, they're alive.
Well, I think in Marvel movies, yeah, but I think
it depends. It does depend on what.
Yeah, we really set up. If this doesn't work, you're going back to Moscow to be tried as a traitor, and it didn't work. And then they show her get in the car with all the guys going back. I think that implies that she's done.
That being said, I hope that's the case because I think that was a great finale.
I agree.
A great send off. That's how you do it. I just don't want them to back up. You know. I don't want them to go back on that and be like, oh, here's Nina.
Right, yeah. I think she should be done. I think that was a good way to resolve her arc. Stan had a choice of saving her or committing high treason.
Yeah.
Stan chose, by committing high treason to save her or not. He chose not. And I think one that keeps Stan as a more interesting adversary moving forward.
Yeah.
Because now he's untethered, he's single, he has no wife or girlfriend complicating his judgment moving forward. Yeah, I think he's going to be monomaniacal moving forward and all about the job because he doesn't have anything else.
You could read that one scene as like crude. I don't think it was crude, but like his dream of
no, I don't either.
His actual family being screwed by the KGB, and he's like, all right, no. This stops now.
Yeah, I think that the dream was him watching everything kind of fall apart.
Yeah, it was well done artistically.
Yeah, it was.
And I don't know. Going forward, there's a lot of storylines that can continue.
Yep.
That being said, if it's like I always like watch a TV show, like if the finale, if that's the last episode of the show, would I be satisfied with the show?
No, of course not.
Exactly. This, it's like they wrapped up enough things where it's like if the American season 3 never existed, you'd be like, all right, well, that sucks.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'd be like, well, everyone's miserable moving forward.
Yeah.
But no, I think they've set up some really cool things. I really do look forward to season 3. I really do think they've set up some really cool stuff. I got to respect the fact that even though it wasn't my favorite season, obviously between the two, they took their time to really set up some pieces moving forward.
Yeah.
Which is what they were ultimately after. I thought Lyric was a really good foe for this season. Mm-hmm. I thought it was kind of a unceremonious way to get rid of John Carroll Lynch.
Yeah,
like
that was.
Wasn't it? I got the stuff, but now he's dead and he's out.
I totally forgot about. Yeah, it was like he's a big actor.
He's a big actor, and I felt like there was more to the part than that.
It turns also post all of his like major roles that he's had.
Right,
you know
sure.
what I mean?
So yeah.
I don't know. Like
they cleaned up some storyline. It almost feels like they like wrote all of these different storylines and were like, we've got to wrap some of this stuff up before season 3. What do we do? What do you do with John Carroll Lynch? Oh, we'll get him killed.
Just shoot him.
Yeah, we'll kill him off so that we don't have to worry about that moving forward. We'll do the same thing with Kate so we can get Granny back. We'll get rid of this. We'll get rid of Larrick. We'll get rid of the mystery of the.
Yeah.
They really.
It's the Game of Thrones playbook. Just kill him.
It really was. It was like a Game of Thrones finale. It was like we need to deal with all of these characters in a very short amount of time so that we can deal with new storylines moving forward.
Everybody's getting killed.
Yeah. I just based on that, I fully expect I will enjoy season 3 more than I did season 2.
I think so too.
We'll catch you then, guys.
See ya.